Have you ever seen a nation wrestle with its own name, torn between legacies and independence? Hi, I'm Stefanus Kenzo Oktaviano, and today I'll take you into one of the most defining crossroads in British history. The moment where Britain chose to leave the European Union. This isn't just about politics or headlines, but it's about identity, belonging, and the courage to say goodbye. Now, let's rewind the clock and uncover the emotional journey behind Brexit, not as cold as decision, but as a story of rediscovery. To understand Brexit, we need to go back not to the vote, but to the roots. In 1973, Britain stepped into a new chapter by joining the European community. It wasn't just a political move, it was a lifeline. The country was facing economic turbulence and the promise of unity, trade, and shared strength felt like a cure. For decades, Britain wore the label European, a name that symbolized cooperation but also compromise. Beneath the surface, debates simmered. Was this union truly mutual, or Britain become a patient in someone else's hospital, following prescription it didn't write? The turning point arrived in 2016, not with a whisper but with a vote that echoed across Europe. The British people were asked a question that cut deeper than a policy. Should the United Kingdom remain in the European Union? Or it wasn't just a referendum, it was a mirror held up to the nation's soul. And the answer? Leave. Some it was liberation, for other heartbreak, but for Britain it was a moment of clarity. The name European no longer fit the story it wanted to tell. It chose to rewrite its narrative, even that meant stepping into the unknown. The people cast their votes, and the verdict was clear. The United Kingdom would leave the European Union. It wasn't just a political shift, it was a rupture, the kind that shakes the dinner table, divides generations, and forces a country to confront its reflection. Some celebrated, believing they had reclaimed control, but others mourned, fearing isolation and economic uncertainty. But beneath the headlines and heated debates, something deeper was unfolding. Britain wasn't just changing its policy, it was rewriting its identity. The name European no longer felt like home. The nation wanted to walk alone, even if the path ahead was foggy. In the end, Brexit wasn't just a political event, it was a moment of self definition. Britain chose to walk away not because it hated what it had, but because it needed to rediscover who it was. The decision came with consequence, which, of course, yes, but also with clarity. A name once shared was now reclaimed. And that's the lesson, whether it's a person or country, the names we carry, the choice we make are never just surface level. They hold stories, struggles, and the hope of becoming something more. Brexit was Britain's way of saying, "This is me." And from that point forward, the world will have to see it not as a part of the Union, but as a voice standing on its own.